I fucking love Oblivion. And so should you. The amount of memories you make from playing that game is unmatched. I mean, to be fair, I guess technically you have to already be at least slightly interested in RPGs in general, let alone be interested in that fantasy genre, more or less the high fantasy genre, and then on top of that, be willing to grind the hell out of the game. But if you can get past all of that, I swear, the game is a great experience. It really is. Dare I say, even better than Skyrim, honestly. I get it. If you're an OG, it more or less looks like this, and Morrowind is a top contender, maybe even your first. But for the rest of us, even with Skyrim being my first Elder Scrolls game experience, I love Oblivion more. And that's not to put Skyrim down at all. And in fact, like I mentioned before, it's literally choosing between red or blue. Two great games, two fantastic experiences. It all comes down to personal preference. And for me, the amount of charm that oozes out of the game is what takes the cake for me. All the amount of shenanigans, stupid shit that happens out of the blue.
Guild members have been going to Serena to learn blade skills. He's good, and she'll be the first to tell you so.
All the memorable cast. I mean, the fact that the cast is memorable, even with only having 4 voice actors, is enough for itself. It speaks volumes, actually. And I get it. Mechanically speaking, there's a lot of better games. I'll give you that. Skyrim itself, even. But that's still not enough for me to not love the game. At the end of the day, I care about the experience, the memories, the stories that I get from the game, all the lore. There really are important things, and that all things that the game excels in. I used to say New Vegas was my favorite a lot due to the heavy role-playing elements, but I don't know, there was a time where that itch to play something in a high fantasy setting, no other game was able to scratch that until Elder Scrolls 4. Oblivion was the best game I think Bethesda has made. Not to say that Skyrim is a bad game by any means. The music in both games are fantastic. No one's gonna doubt that. It just comes down to personal taste. A lot of the time Skyrim takes the top, but personally, and I know I'm not alone, Oblivion takes the cake, and not for the reasons a lot of people may think. I mean, for one, no one can deny the charm that is this game. The fact that it only has 4 recognizable voice actors, and yet all of them deliver fantastic lines is just funny as hell. Shit. Hey, what the fuck you doing?
Yes, sir.
I can't think of how many times where I've heard the same guy over and over, and it just made me laugh my ass off. People will love the vibe of Skyrim, the atmosphere, the more gritty tone of the game. It's just the amount of hilarious moments in Oblivion is just unmatched. While not all of them are great, a lot of them are fantastic and really memorable. A Brush to Death, I mean, going into that painting, going on the quest where you have to go into the guy's dreams. I mean, what the hell? What kind of idea is that? And yet it was put off so well, and really it was well written that it was memorable.
Henantier once told me that if he's killed in his dreams, anyone that's in there with him will die as well. So do be careful.
Okay, easy, light work. Ain't fucking shit. Oh, dude, how could I forget about Glarthir? Glarthir, guys, how could I forget about Glarthir? The paranoia quest, as slow as it was, it's quests like that really make you remember this game. I mean, how many of you, I can't be the only one that wished he wasn't fucking crazy.
I need you to do something for me. I'll pay you gold. You like gold, don't you?
I actually played through the whole damn quest hoping and thinking he wasn't crazy, and that he honestly was telling the truth. I mean, how crazy would that have been? I stalked all 3 people he told us to stalk, hoping there'd be some signs of truth in that. Our boy was actually right and valid. Sadly, he wasn't. He was a nutcase and he got wrecked. But it's quests like that that really make you remember your moments in this game.
There's no problem, is there?
Sure, it was a little tedious, but your boy, I wish he wasn't crazy. I wish he was not. And there was some sort of twist or reveal that at the end of the day, he was right all along. Please don't tell me that no one else thought that. I mean, honestly, it would have made for a better quest. It had hidden potential. Can you imagine at the very last moment you discover one bit of evidence that he was telling the truth, and you save the day and you save the town, all thanks to this guy who by most was considered a nut job, and unfortunately he was. So shoot for that guy, but still, I'll never forget him.
And to think I trusted you. Take that!
Even the quest for saving Kavash, all those alpha chads I wanted to save, didn't want to let anyone die, and created a spell that let me heal them as much as I can. And even then, how many times I had to restart that just because out of guilt of losing a soldier in battle. It was too much. I wanted to keep everyone alive. That's how you know how much I was invested in the game. Not even that, but like other quests like raiding that Alien Ruin for the Knights of the Nine. Not only do you get the knights, or followers I should say, that you naturally get for completing the quest lines, I had to, of course, hire the rest of my knights. I mean, the Knights of Battlehorn Castle and others. Even weird ways to hire companions. Oblivion doesn't have traditional companions, but you could have Martin and, I forget his name, Joffrey on a chokehold and have them stay with you the entire time with a fake promise to take him to Cloud Ruler Temple. Or even my favorite, Mazoga the Orc.
More and I'll kill you.
Hey, chill, please. Oh my god.
Akatosh, bless you.
Leveling up, well, it is a hassle and maybe a little frustrating because every enemy unfortunately scales up with you. It feels like a rewarding process in the end. I will admit, I did have a little bit of a rage quit initially when playing the original, but giving it a chance and actually putting in the time to learn the system, it felt so good to smack the shit out of trolls, which reminds me of the enemy variety in Oblivion. Shoot, let me list them. You got the Daedra, that freaky ass spider Daedra. Minotaurs, that's what I meant to say. Zombies, vampires, bandits, sea creatures, giant killer fish, liches, ghosts, ghouls, goblins, trolls, which scared the hell out of me at first with their triple eyes, ghastly glowing orb thingies, whatever the heck their names were. I'm missing all the even variety of Daedra type. The dino looking guys. Did I mention the fucking spider? It feels like a genuine fantasy game, which at the end of the day is all you could ask for. And I really mean that. Even compared to Skyrim, like I said, as great as both games are and how beloved Skyrim is, I really feel like there are still people missing out on Oblivion just for the fact that it's either old, plays too old, and even with the remaster, people just don't give a shit unless it's about Elder Scrolls 6. And yes, don't get me wrong, I very much care about Elder Scrolls 6, but can someone drop a comment down below? When the fuck is that coming out? For real? But that being said, I'm sure a lot of people think, why even bother to go back to Oblivion? But hopefully what I talked about today will convince you enough that, if it hasn't already convinced a lot of people, that Oblivion is genuinely a memorable experience. Another thing that Oblivion got right is actually bringing back spellcrafting. Now, I know the iceberg goes really deep with Morrowind, but at least on Oblivion's end, spellcrafting is still really customizable and pretty fun to do. Definitely should have been in Skyrim, which I know I'm still comparing the two games. It's still really important to note. Just being able to craft your own spell, rename it, and test it right on the spot is a whole fun process in of itself, and something that you really did miss having in Skyrim. Let alone trying to come up with the perfect name. You can't tell me that this is not the perfect name for a life-stealing spell. Come on now, come on. While I do have certain nitpicks, it's definitely not a perfect game. I mean, for one, a little detail I did not like. 90% of the armor and weapons look fantastic and are a big upgrade from the original. But the one that doesn't feel like an upgrade is Umbra. Quite literally the most important sword in the game and probably the most OP. And yet it doesn't fit its description. It's supposed to be jet black, like black to the damn bone. Like if anything, it should look like it's made of obsidian, but it still looks like a steel sword. It doesn't look like it's filled with souls. And I think that's one thing that Skyblivion does a lot better, even though it's just a sword. Oh my god, Skyblivion's Umbra looks so much better, and they definitely did a better job. Even in the old one, it looked black. So definitely one thing I think they should fix. Also, the Dark Brotherhood quest line. I know a lot of people were complaining about that door. My other nitpick would be some of the glitches that the game still has. Now, I understand keeping the game faithful, which it very much is very important. There's some things where it's like, why am I still stuck on that Hunter's Run quest? It got to the point where no matter what save file I loaded, I was stuck frozen there watching the damn orc miss his killing blow to the NPC. Now granted, I only ran into this on the remastered version, but after doing some quick research, I realized it's an issue in the original as well. Now, when discussing the game, I do realize I am showing both gameplay from the remaster and the original, but keep in mind, they're more or less the same thing, with the remaster being obviously a little more than a visual overhaul, but I love the game nonetheless. I mean, the game still isn't quite optimized, and it's not fixed. But another problem that I need to address with Oblivion is definitely the combat. While I think it's genuinely good and definitely holds my attention, a lot of people may still feel like it's outdated. Yes, it is a almost 20-year-old game. Yes, it is very much floaty, as you can see in some of the combat footage here. And even with the updated animations in the remaster, the feeling isn't still quite there, and definitely doesn't have that satisfaction that Skyrim does, especially given the final blow animations. Oof, sick as hell. Not to mention Skyrim itself has just got more, it's got more girth, more heft, more weight to each blow that you make. Don't quote me on that though, okay? It's not like that, it's not like that. Even with the dual wielding spells, just being able to fire off both elemental spells at once, it's enough to make you feel like the darkest, most evil wizard ever to walk the face of the earth! But Oblivion is more than just the gameplay, it's more than just the combat, and the game is absolutely more than just updated looks and graphics. It's all about the countless memories that you make playing this meme generator of a game. Even certain character deaths that you normally wouldn't give a shit about, but the game is so well written and filled with lore that reading that journal of the dead comrade in the Fighters Guild made me sad. If I'm not mistaken, got wrecked by a lot of goblins or trolls, and that was that. So much detail in this game that you'll miss just on first playthrough, and that's what makes the replay value fantastic. I mean, don't even count out all the quest lines that you get from the Shivering Isles. Oblivion holds a special place in my heart. It really does. And to say that I got a remaster and is about to get a second one this year really goes to show how much the game is loved, and that, if not above all else, it is one of the most memorable gaming experiences that you'll ever have. If I still haven't convinced you to play this game yet, please do, and trust me, you won't regret it.
Days of the Third Era and the final hours of my life.
Hey, if you made it this far in the video, bless Talos upon you. Big shout out to Bits and Hits. Bless their souls for the music that's used in this video. I will make sure to leave a link to their channel in the description below. Again, thank you, Bits and Hits, also known as Fantasy Lo-Fi. Please don't forget, every like helps support the channel. If you would be so kind as to smash that like button and maybe subscribe if you'd like, and turn on that notification bell. I hope you look forward to my next upload. See you soon.